Welcome back to GTU. As Utahns struggle to make ends meet while facing skyrocketing inflation, the Utah Food Bank continues to see an elevated need.
That's true. And joining us now in the sponsored interview is Jeanette Bott to tell us how we can all help. This is the time that we need to gather our things, donate, and give our time.
It is that time of the year, and it's that last minute time of the year. I think you're doing last minute holiday. I know I am. Everyone else needs to remember those families as well.
They sure do. I mean, the numbers are startling. 1 in 10 Utah kids will likely miss a meal today due to lack of resources.
And that's a frightening number, but think about the holiday break coming up when the kids aren't in school. We need to be sure families have food at their home during that 2-week break during the holidays so those kids can continue to eat well.
Well, December is such a hard month. As it is, people are off on vacation or they're trying to buy gifts and all of the stress that comes along with it. And the Utah Food Bank is the source for so many other pantries across the state.
We have 263 pantries that we help, and that's in all 29 counties. So it's a huge responsibility. It's a huge area geographically to cover, but the need continues to grow and the numbers are increasing. So I have to continue to ask for help. Food, time, and money, those three things.
Yeah, it's so important, and the numbers have increased a lot due to inflation.
Inflation has been an issue. Affordable housing is a challenge. We see things like gas prices coming down, but as those budgets continue to stress, there's a challenge there.
We're right in the middle of your holiday food and fun drive. It started in October, and then it goes through January 15th. Tell us how we're doing inventory-wise.
Inventory-wise, we could use some help with food. We seem to have people wanting to volunteer time. People are very, very great with cash donations, but we need to have food donations. And the great thing about that is you go to your pantry at home, you take out what your family enjoys. It can be exactly what another family needs as well. So that variety is so crucial. And let the kids pick the food. Give them a chance to have a little bit of a lesson through this whole process, too.
And you need this year-round, of course, but now more than ever. And the Food and Fun Drive going through the new year.
It does. It goes till January 15th. We like to be prepared. We like to help families who might struggle after the first of the year financially. But we also like to be sure the pantries can be set for a couple of months going into the new year with inventory that's suitable for them to help their neighborhoods.
Jeanette, you talked about the non-perishables to be donated, and you couldn't do it without the partnerships. Harmon's being one of them. The Riverton Chevrolet are these drop-off points. But I love how you do have other companies partnering because you can't do it alone.
We can't do it alone. It's collaboration, it's partnership, whether it's grocery store chains, whether it's schools doing food drives, where it's perhaps neighbors who are giving up neighborhood gifts and doing a local food drive. Any kind of creativity that you can think of that can really bring product together and get it to us or a pantry in your neighborhood, it's crucial right now.
Well, these numbers are incredible for the good that you are doing and the lives that you have helped. Last year, Utah Food Bank distributed 60.2 million pounds of food and goods. That's the equivalent of over 50 million meals for Utahns.
It is, and unfortunately, it'll be higher this year. So we need that help.
Jeanette, describe how $1 is stretched to more than $8.
You know, a couple of things to remember. Every dollar that comes to us, 97 cents goes to the program, but we stretch that dollar by having in-kind donations. We do a lot of opportunities to buy in large volume. We go directly to manufacturers. So your dollar will allow us to buy $8 worth of goods and services, so we can shop a little bit better than you can.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a time of year, too, to talk to your children and to get the family involved with giving and helping others less fortunate. When we hop online, too, we can see that list of what you need and to find a pantry near us.
Absolutely. You can find a location, and if you are in need, if your family does need help, that website at utahfoodbank.org, you can find those locations, dates, times. Please don't hesitate to reach out for help if you need that.
All that information there on your screen, utahfoodbank.org. You're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Give us an update on the outreach. There are 2 locations that are set to open, hopefully very, very soon. How's that going?
We are ready. We'll be ready hopefully in January with our Springville location, our Blanding location. In January, we'll have 2 pantries on the Navajo Nation, and by March, we'll have an additional pantry in Hurricane.
The need is great.
Yes.
Incredible. All right. We will link to all that information so we can all help. Thank you, Jeanette. And thank you to the Utah Food Bank for this sponsored interview.